Okay, so welcome back to your mom's gaming channel. As you could see, I was gifted the Stranger Things. The content, I'm hoping, because it automatically downloaded, and I'm hoping that it doesn't jump into the gameplay any. I'm excited to see it. Thank you to the person that gifted it to me. So we're going to jump right in because we're getting pretty close to being able to push to the end of this. So let's dive right on in. So what I'm doing right now actually is I'm just loading up on stuff that I can sell to Hordic, like the onion rings and whatnot. I'm excited because I spent some time playing and I got some things set up so that we can do a lot more of the quest chains. So we're getting pretty close to getting where we need to go. I'm making sure that I have room, and it is Miss Charm's day. So we need to give her the perfume, and I have the dishes for him that he needs. All I did was use my golden onion and made some onion rings, some golden burgers I put in there, and then the cake that I already have on me. I need the trade license for him. She's going to need a gold story later. So let's hop on over there and see what we can do with Miss Charm on her quest. I did set up some more zombies and stuff, and I upgraded my church and all that stuff. I have your perfume. Aha, it's a valid perfume. It's me happy, yeah. I'll wear it to my concert at the Royal Palace. Finally, I will reach the pinnacle of my career. So many things still remain to be prepared. But my sins, you're so sweet to me. Maybe you can help me a little bit more. I need a romantic story. The opening of a... Yes. I'm a bad writer. Good story. Oh, you're the kind of man I could fall in love with. Well, guess what I happen to have on me? It's a love story. I hope it will get the audience into the right mood. What would I ever do without you? Seems like I'm irreplaceable. Oh, by the way, do you know the local farmer? Yeah, I trade with him. Good, talk to him, man to man. I need his daughter, Alyssa, to accompany me to the royal concert. She's so good and so beautiful, maybe some nobleman will appreciate her beauty. Even the king himself, perhaps. This poor girl is new, but can be a big advantage for her. So what's the problem? Aha, it's not a big deal. I just need her father to formally grant her permission so she can travel with me to the town. He doesn't approve of her musical interests, but maybe you'll be able to convince him. Do we have anything to ask her? No. Okay, so to Alyssa's father, I go. So here he is. So about Alyssa. I'm here to ask your permission to let your daughter go to town with Miss Charm. It's a great opportunity for her. I need her here. We have a lot of work to do on the farm. Besides that, I don't trust this actress. She already spent too much time helping out at the tavern. I don't like it. Hey. You want to help Alyssa? Yeah? I like when she plays. I want to help too. If you help my uncle fix the mill, then my father will be so happy. I'll ask about Alyssa and I'll bet he'll let her go. Alright, thank you. I'll talk to your uncle. So remember the poor miller up here whose mill is broken? We get to go help him finally, and that's nice. I like that. I get so tired. Okay, I'd like to help fix the mill. Do you know what the mill needs for repairs? You're welcome to give it a shot. I tried to fix it myself, but I only made things worse. I have this manual for the thing, but it's in Latin. Oh my. As back home, we blame IKEA. It says we need stone and steel parts. Okay, let's see the instructions. Where's the last page? Now, there weren't any pictures on it. I thought it wasn't important. And the paper was so soft. I see. Geometry really isn't my strong suit. I think I'll need the astrologer's help to figure this stuff out. So, we have to wait all week. We got to go through the week, so... But let's see if we can let her know. I don't think we need to prompt her for that. We're going to get to a point eventually where they're going to want... everybody's going to want us. Everybody is going to want us to have aristocrat papers. And if you remember, that sucker costs gold. Oh, let's sell all of that. And you can have that back. I don't need it. And that's all I need. So you can see we do have a gold. We're halfway to another gold. Yeah, I had to buy new whetstones. So he doesn't buy those. That's fine, we can eat those. So let me give you guys a little tour, just to jog your memory where everything is. There's that stuff. Oh, listen. The wine you brought me was awful. I feel sick. But of course, I have something you have. But of course, have something stronger, right? Okay, something like, cognac. Don't, sorry. But you're about to help your friend and go find some, right? Well, the problem is that nobody sells it, and I don't know how to make it. Oh, how many disappointments could fit in a single minute? That's okay, just hold on. I'll think of something. So that does remind me I need to go work my hops. Alright, so I've got these guys sitting here because I want to improve them before I send them out. I did stick a worker at the quarry and one at the porter station that I had to build up there because I want... Oh, I remember yesterday I was trying to tell you guys how to make water extract. Completely forgot. You just pick white flowers and put them in there. But I needed the marble, and I put one guy here, and he's making books for me. And I couldn't find where he was putting them for the longest time. For some reason, he's sticking them over here when he's done. But yeah, I'll give y'all a quick view of the graveyard, and then I'm going to go work my hops, and I'll show you guys what happens when you use the upgraded fertilizer. So I like these statues so much I started sticking them all over the place. I have replaced some of the bad bodies. I've got rid of all the 2. I'm working on the 3s. But as you can see, my graveyard quality is now at a 303. I'm fine with that for now. And the church, I upgraded the confessionals when I opened the technology for it, and I popped these bad boys. I popped them up here, and it bumped my graveyard quality way up. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to grab my improved fertilizer so I can work my hops and hopefully have the beer that I need before the next witch burning. So there we go. And I already put the burgers up there, but I am going to grab a few more because I don't know how many is going to be needed. It says just 5 to fill it up, but I don't 100% trust that. And then we need to boot scoot over to the trader before it gets too late. Y'all have to excuse me walking in and bumping stuff. I've been playing without my glasses on because of my allergies. They get bad. They get really bad. Okay, so we got silver hops, and I want to plant those next if I have enough. So all I had was gold. All I had was bronze. The bronze was what I was using. Always make sure you put down that other fertilizer. It's easy to forget to put that quality fertilizer in there. So I want gold quality grapes, and I don't have enough, so we're going to do silver because now Gary wants a better quality bottle, which means it's got to be gold. For now, these guys can go in there. I just need that gold quality. That's what I am focusing on. I'm going to drop the story off, and then I'm going to go visit the trader, and I will see you guys over there. Okie dokie. So I think it's about time that we've opened this way to the cellar here from town. We're going to start using this area relatively soon. And it's open. It's always been open after you've met Snake and done some stuff for him. You just pop. Have to open it from the inside. So there's your dinners. It wasn't easy, but I made them. Looks great. You're a great chef. Tomorrow the court will flood with rumors about tonight's dinner. Come see me next week and I'll tell you how it went. There's my trade license. Great. Now we're in business between my connections and your hard work. We'll be super rich, but first... Okay, we'll open this office. Okay. Seems like a startup. Okay, we'll put pallets here and I'll take crates of food from here every trade day. Crates. That's right. We're in big business now and we'll need to pack our products. You're a handy fellow, and I know you have a workshop near the graveyard, and I'm sure you can pack everything in nice wooden crates. You know, our trade license allows us to sell practically anything, and we can sell all kinds of goods, any kinds of goods, and you don't need to pack only vegetables. Although the food shortage has driven up prices quite a bit, but if you can find some cheap labor, selling other goods can be profitable too. See, I think for a start we can sell 1 crate per week, but that's not too much. Nobody's ahead of us. We'll need to invest in marketing. So our company has 2 main goals. First, increase our fame level to at least 3, and that means we'll be able to sell 3 crates per week. Second, we'll sell our first 7 crates. I'll be proud for us if we reach these goals. Okay, I already know all this stuff. But I want to trade with him because I need that. I really need that too. But I need that first. Oh, you're an expensive man. But guess what? That's not so bad. I can live with that. Huh. So there's our report. This is how we do this. We just need to bring... I don't have that. Marketing campaign. I need to go make a bunch of flyers. About 30. And if you remember a few episodes back, we can do that. I have to make paper because my little zombie writer, he got all my paper. And he's so close to being done with that book. I'm curious what it's going to be. Okay, so let's make some flyers, guys. How do I not have... Oh, my little guy has my little guy has my ink and pen. Let's make 2 sets, because we're going to go through these. I never thought I would have a secretariat zombie. Run these over, because then I got to catch a nap before I deal with Snake. Now, I don't want to go up this ladder this time. I want to go up this ladder, now that it's open. Okay, so that's that. That allows us to build crates. I come back with Flitch. I'm going to grab that before I forget. But I have to set up the workshop and everything. I'm going to run over there and do that right quick. Okay. Let us run over to Snake. See how he likes his decorations, and we're going to watch this part of his quest completion. Okay, so about the ritual. This place looks scary. Okay, so what do you think of the place? I'm impressed, especially those pumpkin heads. What a sick mind you have. Got the place checked. Now I need to get some devoted followers. Oh, and I also need a damask sword. Alright, how's that going to help you? You'll see. Just forge one or buy one at the mountain fort. Okay. Alright, so... What a jerk. I forgot about the sword. Let's do the skilled casting. And the sword master. So it's going to take a while to finish that. If I remember properly, making that sword is not easy. You have to do it with the jeweler's table. Okay, so I need to go actually to the mountain fort anyway and find the hunchback. So I put my Flitch away because I don't think... Let's see. Timber. Yeah, I'm looking for crate factory right there. So I need 3 more pieces of stone. Yeah, I set up lamp posts all over the place. You put up the network and it gives you spots to build lamps. So I was very busy while you guys were away. Yeah, I'm gonna get that built right quick and then go take care of my hops. Crate factory. Poof. Yay. Ah, I'm getting full of stuff. I shouldn't complain too much. I need those stories. That's going to require lots of flitch. So it's just a heads up. You guys are going to need to burn through a serious amount of flitch. Might as well go ahead and get started on them. My little guy is just getting exhausted left, right, and center. Alright. Please be grown. Oh, you're not grown yet. Looks like we're going to miss another one. I need to make a lot more of that fertilizer. Okay. Oh, good. Oh. Yay. You guys saw that. I got one of them go in. The really good hops. The gold star. But it's not going to be enough. I don't have enough. Okay. But we're getting there. Quick fast and in a hurry, and that's good. I need quick fast and in a hurry. Wait, do I have enough? Yay! Let's get you in there. Let's not waste our time with you. Silver quality. Unfortunately, it does take a very long time to brew. Even though it's like super early in the day, I don't think I'm going to get that beer done. So there's really no point in me going up there to the witch hill until I have this beer. But you guys see how fast it really goes. I planted it, I think, what was it, yesterday morning before I went to see the merchant. Oh no, why can't I craft? You don't have any, oh, fuel. Oh my gosh, that felt silly. You know, the scary part is I need to go down to the dungeon. Get to work. I'm gonna catch a nap, go see the astrologer so I could fix the mill, so I can talk to the farmer and let Alyssa go. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this, I need another gold level book eventually as part of the quest for the astrologer. Oh. And if I sound a little tired, it's because I jumped up this morning and grabbed my coffee. But, like, immediately came on to the game. So me know well, work, coffee, not before. There was English in there somewhere. Maybe even a whole sentence. Thankfully, as everybody that plays video games knows and has heard any criticism about it, you don't need a brain to play. So kudos for me. As evidenced by me not remembering why I even came this way. Oh yeah, to drop those off. Let's go make some fertilizer, guys, while I still have half a memory. I went down there and I didn't make any fertilizer. Y'all should not be letting me. Oh, look, beer. Oh, he finished the book, so let me go look for the other one right quick. After. We do one thing at a time here, y'all. When I can remember to do it. Oh, gimme. Get in there. There, see? He stuck it there. And oh my god, it's blue points. Lucky. The fertilizer that I just made can go into my bottom garden. I'm trying to keep both of them stocked with them. And then I can put the beer up on the hill so I don't have to carry it. So now you see the reason why that I stacked up my crates the way that I did. It just, when it comes down to it, it's going to make it easier to make shipments to the merchant. That does make you a nice chunk of change. And that way you won't be reaching so hard for those aristocrat papers, because those are so far expensive. I almost said a boo-boo. I try really hard not to cuss, y'all. I know if you watch any of my Phasmophobia ones, you wouldn't even think it of a sailor mouth. Alright, let's plop down that beer. Oh, I wanted to put more burgers on there, but... Oh, look, the little burgers and beers. That's so cute. Okay, enough admiring. Let's go. Trade. I don't want to trade. Actually, you have tier 3 stuff, but I don't need that. I'm doing fine. Alrighty, so I need your help calculating angles and stuff, right? Okay, this sounds like a lot of work. I'm not so sure. Are you kidding? That was a very long trip, but you know what? I'm going to sit here, have a little hissy fit. I'm going to buy... Actually, I'm not having a hissy fit. I need to buy the, the fish for the Baron so I can get some new recipes. Give me your silver quality fish. 2, 3, 4. I think he said 4. But we can buy the best rod that he's got. I still don't like to fish. And I don't like to fish enough that I'm not going to do that. Oh, that makes me think of something, actually. I was talking with a friend of mine that plays this, the one that bought me the DLC. When you're picking flowers at night, you get moths, right? Well, if you pick the flowers during the day, you get butterflies. And you can use those in alchemy. But not everybody knows that, and it can be confusing if it just happens to you one time and you're just like, what? Okay, so I'm going to give him his fish. The trick is to use a bonfire, not a stove. Fresh air is the key. And of course, a good fish. Actually, you can use any fish, but we're talking about good kebabs. Ha ha. Eat these kebabs and you'll be strong like me. Ha ha. So you've unlocked new technology and got baked kebabs, and baked kebabs. Wow. Okay, so he won't tell me about Esmeralda. We're going to camp here. Since I can't do anything else with the lighthouse keeper right now, I'm going to camp here and wait for the hunchback. So guess what? Our friends are back and they're working hard outside. I'm so sorry, guys. So here's the hunchback. He actually came from up here, which is weird. It's like, did he jump down or did he come out of a... That's fine. We need to talk to him, so ask about the necklace. I heard that your master, the Lord Commander, recently bought a necklace, and I'll pay you well if you bring it to me. My master wouldn't buy something as useless as a necklace, but the young master, the son of a Lord Commander, he might. Now, he left a couple of years ago. Seems that I'll never find this necklace. So what do you have? Okay, you actually do have a damask sword. That is another way to get it, but I don't want to pay that much. That's rather expensive. I appreciate that there is a secondary way around it, but you're a rich little boy. I can't afford that, but we can go now to Miss Charm and let her know about the necklace. No, it's not ready. Oh, my grapes are, though. That is nice. Let's see what quality grapes we've got. We got some gold. We got a lot of silver, though. Silver sells, so I'm not complaining. It takes longer to grow your grapes. It really does. Yay! I planted my gold ones. Come on, don't get stuck back there. Please, God, don't get stuck. With your grapes, you're going to want to make all of them. No ifs, ands, or buts. You're going to want to get a wine barrel set up and just start churning out the grape juice. The wine, it is grape juice, but still... And the reason for this is because it is great. It heals you. The higher the quality, the more it gives you energy and heals you. And that is the best thing to take to the dungeon with you. Now, y'all saw me build that wine press earlier. And that is because you got to press your wines before you actually make it. I actually don't know what the fermentation barrel is for. That is a new tech for me. Anyway, so let's build these guys. I've got to give my prayer soon. I don't know if I want to mess with the candles today or not. I don't have enough grapes of any kind to... Yes, I do. Becky Smash. Grapes. It takes 2 buckets of this to make wine. And I don't have enough. Okay. But as you can see, you can craft it in here. But... we're getting there. It's starting to smell like a brewery in here. So I'm not hurting for faith. But I'll go ahead and light them up and show you guys from a 70 quality up what it's going to look like. If you need to push at this point, you don't have to do anything with the altars back there. Those candles always stay lit, and they come... when you build it, they come on with a build. So I'm already at a 112. I'm at a 124 at my church. I'm at a 303 with my graveyard. I could really use some improvement on that because I really need the money. So we are actually, I'm going to let Donkey run for a bit. Try to skip through this as fast as can. They're not even done filing in. Oh my gosh. Okay. Good boys, pay me money for having the quickest Sunday service ever. Come on, finish up. That was some nice money. So from the faith, I got 66 for that. I still have 10 candles left. That's good. And working towards that aristocrat paper. I need that damask sword so bad. We need to make more flavor enhancer. So I need ash. For ash, I need to burn bodies. So it looks like we are going to have Donkey very busy. I mean, Donkey and me are going to be busy. So I have to focus on making money right now. And I can't really do anything as far as quest goes until the Inquisitor is back. And that isn't for 2 more days. What I'm going to do now is focus on making crates. And I could set a zombie up there, but I don't want to. I have to make some flitch because, my god, you're going to start going through that. And then I'm going to focus on my wine now that I have the hops made. Now, we do have to go and tell Miss Charm about her necklace. He wants silver quality. I don't have silver quality, so let's get you off. Let's get you off and let's put you on. I don't have enough for 2. I just have enough for 1. I'm working on the gold star pumpkins, but he wants so many of them. It's a crime. It is literally a crime. Let's see what I can do here. Craft some more gold beer and make just a bunch of juice. Alright, so we have 2 that we can do. It's gonna not be so great. It's only gonna be mid-quality at best, but I don't need the great stuff. I'm gonna take this crate and go sell it because he's gonna be there tomorrow and I want to make some money. Let's tell Miss Charm the bad news. Alright, I've got... Oh, I don't tell her. Well, that was a wasted trip. I'm going home. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Perfect timing, Donkey. Now, I've gotten pretty good with my embalming, as you guys saw in the last video. Come here, you. So this is a... Oops, decent corpse. Okay, I just wanted to move you, I guess. You didn't like that one? Okay, no problem. I need to make more embalming fluids, but the technologies I want to open are these guys right here. So I can get to this. It's not worth me toiling away at it right now, although I probably could and should for some blue points here. Let's see what it takes. Marble. Oh, you know, I have so much marble and it gives me the blue points. So the first thing I want to do is actually make these guys. I can study them and I need to replace some fences. I'm gonna run down and study. Give me that blue point. Give me the points. Running down to study. Oh yay, look, I can get drunk on my own now. Well, the benefit of having this water pump. I haven't used it yet. We're about to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at there. I don't have to stop and use every time I want water. I don't have to spend... We'll go ahead and make some more gold. I don't have to spend every time either. We have wine. Guess what, guys? We are now alcoholics. Well, we can be. Let's study those. Every time you make one, you should study. It gives you points. Your blue skill points that you need. And that's a whopping lot right there. That helped so much. And I forgot I had a body down here. Don't judge me. Let's switch into his next set of fluids. His glue, which gives us 1 more skull to work with. Let's go trade out some of these that aren't quite all the way up because I didn't have what I needed. So what I'm doing, I'm just trading my stuff around, getting ready to start making the big bucks with my graveyard. Okay, since I did get a lot of blue points, I didn't get enough. I'm gonna go and grab money from that crate that I did put in there. I don't know that if he takes it and you get it the same day. Yeah, you don't, because it's still there. Oh, while you're here, sir, I need that. I'm so hesitant to buy it. But I know I'm gonna need it to get done with that quest sooner. It hurts my wallet, but I can set a porter down there if I want to, and I will. Yay! More alcohol. We're gonna improve you as much as we can, but I don't know if there's much help for you. Miss Rick Ashley had a very rough life. It is really hard to focus on multiple things at once in this game and not lose track of what you're doing. I know I have bodies down there. They can stay down there for right now. I have got to get this trunk empty before I end up having too much stuff, and gotta love having wine. I need one more to make that Damascus sword. I'm gonna have to afford that next time he's here after my sermon. But that's why I'm pushing so hard to get that graveyard as nice as I can get it between now and then, because that is right now where my money is coming from. So this guy should be done. Yes, he's done with his treatment. Miss Rick Ashley needs a lot of DLC. Yeah, yes. Well, I do believe, Miss Former Georgia USA, that you are as purty as you can get. We're still gonna pop you back here. Can I not? Thank you. Oh, it gets to where sometimes it gets, you can't do the work because everything is in the way. There you go. That was my first 9. I want to get these old tombstones out. I must say I am pleased to see that. How are you coming? Okay, you're not done yet. See, that's what a life of hard liquor and alcohol does to you. Oh, you're a nice one. I had enough to do my other 2 boxes. I have so much wine. I'm going to run those over there right quick, and then I'm going to go to check on my corpses and go up to see Monsignor, and I will see you guys when we're up on the hill. Oh, just check how much we got. 16 gold. Or 16 silver and 50 gold. That's actually really nice for 1 box of onions. Let's get your beautifying injection. You should be done. You are not the finest corpse, my lady. But that's okay. I don't want you for your beauty. You're not going in my graveyard. You, madame, are going to be one of the chosen few. I need faith. I like how they always seem like they're in a sleeping position. Okay. So these guys are all waiting to become the perfect zombie workers. So look at the tent, Monsignor. Good. The people are going to love this. And you'll probably earn a lot of money. Yes, Monsignor. You know, at first I thought you were kind of shady, like you might be a problem. I had this strange feeling that you didn't belong here. Well, I did tell you I don't belong here, but now it seems like you blended in just fine. You do what you've been tasked to do. And profit means everything to you. I believe there's a place for a person like you in our future world. And the world we're going to build in the town, the world of pure faith. Ha, one day. The audience is gathering. Do your part well, and I will do mine. I can prove that I'm loyal Show you that I can be trusted well enough to look after Witch Hill. Indeed, perhaps one day I will embrace you as an Inquisitor's apprentice. No. 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 Please, no. About my ceremony at the can I ask you a favor? I'm listening. Would you attend a big ceremony at my new cathedral? Together with Bishop, pray for the water. Okay, I have no time for such nonsense, but we need someone important to attend. Try and find someone from the royal court. Alright, I need you to release a gypsy woman. It's not in my rules to release someone, but this time I'll make an exception. Her friends have been making too much of a ruckus outside my headquarters. Yay! So everything's ready. Donkey, you have the timing, I swear. Look at everybody running to get the beer and burgers. Fresh beer. Beer washes away all sins. Juicy burger, sweet as holy ecstasy. Oh, you liar. Picture is the best burning I've ever been to. That's tasty. Smoky meat, haha. You have no idea that is bleh. The town will be talking for months about this. Whenever you're ready, show me a repeat of performance. Okay. You've earned 33 selling beer and burger. Okay. 33 silver is good. Don't push the faith away. Don't push my love away. Okay. Oh! So I just took it away on accident. Okay. I didn't mean to... did I? You can only set up so much at a time. Okay. Alright, so I got the gypsy woman release that he needed. I have a corpse rotting down there. It's okay, it'll give me more of an incentive to burn it for the flavor enhancer that I need. Instead of putting it in my graveyard. Okay, so my goal is to get gold wine for our drunk friend. But what I'm going to do is make 2 silver because I don't want to waste my gold. I'm building up to go to the dungeon. I have a body down here. That's what I'm heading to. I'm gonna cry if this body was like super good. Alright, you go over here. You're a nice one. And you, what do we have for you? You weren't great. I'm not gonna try and save you. I have some things to accomplish today. Well, it's the astrologer's day. Okay, so I'm not going to get that. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and teleport to Hordrick. And sell this. Go talk to the gypsy and then run and try and catch him. Because it's absolutely barbaric. Nowadays people arrange fights to death just for entertainment. Okay. I mean, it's just... Okay. Alright. Actually, it's pretty good. Can you... You want my beer now? Oh, I'm in a hurry. I don't need that. I have more coming. Okay. So I've got the gold again. Run! Run, little man. Run. Okay, so I got your friend released. So tell me about Esmeralda. Alright, so Sufri was your friend. You're an important man around here. So tell me about her. Where's your sister? Probably she's far, far away. They put her on the ship of the dead many years ago, but she had a child, didn't she? Yes, a daughter. Once she was a blessing to me, but now she's my shame. Oh, she's alive, but she betrayed her people. She even betrayed the memory of her mother. What did she do? She sold her mother's last gift, disowned our legacy, and for what? For lust. For impertinence. In the town, she's known as Miss Charm. We haven't spoken her real name for many years. Okay. Let's, can I teleport? Ew. I know in a previous gameplay, I actually tried to buy 2 of those so that I could, you know, teleport my way around where I needed to. Like now it would have been helpful to be able to have teleported to Hordrick and then boom right over to the lighthouse, but no. No. Apparently, if you use one, both of them are on a reset. Alrighty, so about Esmeralda's child. Esmeralda had a daughter. My daughter, where are you? Esmeralda died many years ago, but her daughter is alive and well. I think you might even have heard of her. Her name is Miss Charm. Unbelievable. She's very talented. I saw her perform once. Aw, now he's crying. Well, I'm afraid she'll never accept me. I left her mother before she was born, but I didn't know. I knew that it would break Esmeralda's heart, but it was all in the name of science. What a fool I am. You must test these waters for me. Speak with her. Find out what my chances are. Yo, what you're gonna do? Do you promise to tell me where the golden angle is if I can reunite you with your daughter? Definitely, I'll be so happy. You can't. Oh, guys, fine. I have a rotting corpse and all for what? Okay. Okay, I see how you be. Let's go home. We'll go home. At least we can make some flavor enhancer. Are you salvageable? No. Oh, you're horrible. You're going on the funeral pyre. Let's pick up our alcohol. You want gold. Let's make your gold. I'm walking this way so you guys can see what I've got in my graveyard up to before I do my prayer. So it's up to 323. I'm not going to enhance my charge any because I'm really not stuck for faith. With the candles, I'm gonna let them just sit. Oof, still a lot. So they're giving me a few more copper. They're not giving me too terribly much more, but it's the little ones. It's the little things at a time. Unfortunately, I have to spend that on the gold. There's the gold beer Hordrick wants. We'll go give Hordrick his beer and sell that stuff. Give him his beer. Task complete. It's great. You're a fun brooder indeed. You know what? Go upstairs and take the scroll from the table. It's my secret project. Honeybeer. I think you just might be able to do it. Sure. And if you can't tell, guys, I really want that money. Where is it? There it is. Honey beer. Let's use that. A mug of mead. What did that open? All the way over here. Nectar of the gods. Ha! Ha ha! Woo! That kind of looks witchy. Look at that picture. Oh my gosh. Dude, don't let the Inquisitor see it. We have to be back tomorrow anyway. And the day after. I'm going to drop off more paper. And go talk to Miss Charm. Ask her how she feels about Dad. How can I help you? I have some questions about your father. Miss Charm, you seem lonely. Do you have a family? My dear friend, you are so kind to me. It seems like you're the only one who talks to me like I'm a person. I feel so lonely, alone in a crowd of admirers. It's my curse. My mother died. I messed up my relationships with my relatives. All my life I've been looking for a charming prince, but I'm cursed. It's not a joke. My mother told me that her necklace would help me find love, and I sold it. I may know who your father is. My father is a dishonorable, deceitful man. He left my mom, and she never got over it. He did nothing good for me, and I don't care who he is. Huh. Okay, so we know how... Oh, hello. It's a good thing I saved that. So we know how she feels about her father. Let's go take care of the corpse. And I pulled the gold nugget I was saving for alchemy to make another bar. Because money is precious right now. You are a very good body, sir. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to see if I can make that stinking damask sword that's so expensive. Okay, I need to make the jewel. It's a good thing I carry that faith on me. Okay, now, so it took 3, and you know, I bought the faceted gem before, so what is this? It's a steel sword. It's gonna take my sword away from me. Didn't it? It took my sword. It did. I need to make another steel sword so that I'm not carrying that one with me. I need sticks. There we go. Checked on the body. You're done with that one. Let's give you some glue. Don't eat it. It's not Elmer's. Alrighty, let's equip that bad boy. I don't want to damage my dumbass sword. I swear it sounds like I say dumbass sword. Now I need to go and grab the crates, take them over to... Oh, let's make some more beer while we're at it. Nope, I can't. I'm out of... Okay. Taking crates over to the merchant to sell. We're going to talk to him, and then we're going to talk to Hordrick, and then we're going to make some more... Oops, no, come on. Make some more wine. Okay, so how was the dinner? That takes us 70. Let's talk business about the cathedral. Let's talk business. Oh, right. No, great. No, the baker gave me a free pie this morning. People are starting to talk about our products high quality. It's too bad we can't sell more than 10 crates per week. Darn license restrictions, but the better reputation we have, the better price I can get. Soon we'll be able to think about expanding the production line. You know, the town does not live on bread alone. Oh. No. You have to wait. Okay, so I need another one of these guys. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But there we go, and I have a corpse. Oh no, I have a corpse. Okay, so take all of this. Thank you. I need to run back home. I have corpses waiting on me. So there's a reason I need that, actually. And it's going to be this right here. I'm not going to craft it yet. Let's see what we can do with you, sir. You're a good corpse. You have the potential to be a very good corpse, so you need your gold, your silver injection. And I need to make more papers. I have to wait for the merchant to sell those other crates before I can do the rest of that trade thing. So, oops, that's the wrong button. Really? I am out of ink. It's okay, so we can make some more very easily. I cannot. I need more feathers. You figure out what I'm doing. I will go and get some more while I take a crate over. It's too bad you can't raise chickens and cows on your own. That would be too easy. Get a zombie to be... Well, no, because a zombie might eat them. Oh, look, he took them. What did we have? Oh, it's getting okay. It's getting there. No, let me drop these papers off. I swear, the more you get done, the further you go, and the more you accomplish, the more you have to do, it seems like. So I try to catch naps. Naps are good. Okay. Okay, so I can go see him right away. Alright, let's give him his sword. Watch the ritual. This ought to be good. So here's your sword. Sir. That's a nice sword. Well, thank you. I made it myself. And your timing is perfect. Just kidding. I've been following you for a while. And yes, I'm aware you have the sword. These are my followers. They have gathered here to behold my power. Is that real blood? This place looks scary. I'm not so sure this was a good idea. Yeah, I think you might be right. So I need to kill you with this sword, and then you shall return to life once more. Wow. How'd Snake do it? He must be so powerful. We should worship him. Blah, blah, blah. I disagree. Boo. Behold my power over life and death. They are merely words to me. Follow me and be immortal. No! You asshole! God. Okay, no, I knew that was going to happen. I need to go back. Why are you so eager for punishment, dude? You're propagating a lie for a cult. Don't drink the Kool-Aid, guys. Wow. And that is why they lie you. But I will never lie you. After the dark ritual, our glorious conquest will commence. There he is. He's alive. He's immortal. Behold, my first disciple. Now go back home and wait for my orders. My life will never be the same. Hail, snake! Hail, Hydra! We still need to go to church? I really like the way you did that whole death scene. He's right. The town needs change. It was so dramatic. Are we done here? Sure, I just need a little time for final preparations, but I'm your man. Freaking good. I need your endless notebook. Why does she have an endless notebook? I need it. Something important. I need it for a ritual of my own, to get back to my love. I understand you quite well, perhaps even more than you can imagine. This book is the only thing I have from my childhood. We weren't allowed to have our own possessions at the orphanage. When they pulled me from the burning house, I was gripping in my hands. This book means a lot to me. This book's pages never end. I write down everything in this notebook, and a lot of pages were already filled up when I started. I always wonder what all those notes are about. How happy were the people who wrote them? You know what? If I succeed with my ritual, the notebook will be yours. I won't need it anymore. So about the necklace. Okay, no, I can't do that. Okay, about the ritual. Can't do that. I'm looking for stuff. Did you know where I could find the things I'm looking for? It was very easy. I actually didn't search for them. Just an evening in the pub at town. Everything was in the rumors. The Mirror of Pride. Everybody knows that the bishop carries it everywhere. People say the mirror helps him talk to his boss. In the eternal burning coal, the Inquisitor's guard told me that his master's most precious artifact. He carries it around with him in his pocket. It's burning him all the time. That's why he's always so angry. The salty fork is your friend the merchant has one of those. It's weird. We normally just use spoons in town. Or our hands. Apparently it helps him eat a lot. Okay, thanks. I hate politeness. Okay, so that's awesome. That's all I needed there. I'm going to go work on the corpses, the grapes, and take a nap. Go see the Inquisitor. And then go see the astrologer. Oh, you're done. Okay. You need your next set of fluids, which will be glue. My, you're lovely. There, we got 2 9s right there. That's nice. Ah! Oh! Oh my gosh, what are you doing here? Got a big problem. Oh, the vampire hunter in a graveyard. Okay, he's going to kill me. She's probably going to burn down the church too. Why is Vampire Hunter after you? It seems I got carried away showing off all my powers over life and death, and one of my cultists turned out to be a dumb and chatty. It's so hard to find good help these days. Okay, so what are we going to do? I need to set a trap near the Witch Hill and on the road to the graveyard. We'll make it look like an accident. I've already set up a distraction for him at the brothel. So, okay, time's not. Oh, we'll be waiting on Witch Hill right up. Okay. Please. Please don't interrupt me. Oh, I've got so much I was doing. I was in the middle of a whole bunch of stuff and Donkey dropped off a corpse. And I forgot that he does that to you. Oh my gosh. Let's set your next one up and get on with this one. As long as I can get him on the actual table, he'll stop decomposing. You're decent enough. I will save you. There you go. Now I'm going to get on with what I was doing. Snake will wait until I'm ready. And I have a full week, so I won't be ready for a while. And yes, I know I still have that jewelry sitting there waiting to go. So I'm planting almost all gold quality seeds now for my grapes. Actually, I am planting nothing but gold. I can give our alcoholic friend, Gary, his stuff soon. The one that he wants, and I will be ready to go dungeon diving in a very short time. The reason I want to go dungeon diving is because on certain floors you can get gold and silver veins, but you can also get a diamond coal vein, which has diamond in it. That's the only absolute guaranteed way to get a diamond. Only if you have unlocked the gems perk, which I have, and this, you know, the scent and then the friend one. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay. Let's make some gold quality booze. Please, it's a 50% chance. Oh, I need them. Okay. Let's see if I can unlock that technology. Yeah, the blending. Unlock. Now I have a better shot at getting it. There we go. I'm going to take a second to make this jewelry. Miss Charm's going to want it relatively soon. So while they're not here, I'm going to peek at this. The fork, mirror, and coal, and then I need for the barrel, the angle, the book, and the necklace. So we can see that is what we need to do to get home. Alright, so let's set up for another burning. Looking for an eternal coal. Let's see, I heard that one of your guardsmen at night, that you might have the coal. I need to reunite with my family. I had a family, but they were all burned. My wife and my son burned alive in my house. My house was lit on fire by the great blast, and my son was so young, I even couldn't find his remains. But I found this coal among the ashes, and it's been burning for ever since, fueling my anger. I'm sure the explosion was caused by a witch, coven, or cultist. I founded the Inquisition to avenge all evil. I can't give it to you until I've burned them all. Maybe one day, with your help, but not before. So everything is ready for the next burning. Let's make some money off of this poor soul. Oh my gosh. It's the best burning I've ever been to. Oh gosh, don't. Please don't talk about that way. That just grosses me out so bad. Alrighty, so the town will be talking for a month about the burning. Oh, everybody, repeat the business. Okay, so I got more faith this time, it looks like. Okay. So we can set up for another one. I don't have the beer for it, so I'm not really worried. I'm not going to start the Snape's little side quest there because I need to go to see the astrologer. But my little guy needs to pick up some stuff to go sell in town, and I still have those corpses. See what I mean about, you know, the more you get done, the more it seems you have to do. You little guy, you're just working so hard. So proud of you. Mom's proud of her little window lickers. You're ready for your next set. I am going through this, all these embalming fluids like mad. Now we get to play a guessing game because we have one red skull left here. So we're going to see. Did this guy have a particularly sinful brain? He did not. We want to put that brain back. Did he have a particularly sinful heart? Was he an adulterer? No. His heart was okay. Took away too many white skulls. So I'm going to guess you were a gluttonous little fellow. Did I guess right? I did. Looky there. So all it took was me diving around and digging in this guy's body until I pulled out his guts. It's just a fun day. We are slowly building up our graveyard. I do want to put more of the mausoleum things in, but it takes a lot of time to get the ash, and I needed ash to make the fertilizer. Oh, and you are done. You guys have some good timing. So you're not going to be one of the showcase bodies, but I'm not going to be a beggy chooser right now. Choosy beggar. We're going to hide you over here. And I am putting Donkey on hold by not. Oh, well, 7 isn't so bad. It's got me up to 347. But we're going to leave Donkey on hold for a little bit because I have got other things in the works that I have to get done. We are racing against time to go see the not lighthouse keeper, the astrologist. So we can tell him that Esmeralda hates his guts. Okay, hi. So, tell him about Miss Charm and how she take it. She said she wasn't excited. She told me that you never tried to find her. And another story. You left her mother. Oh, it's all true. Still, maybe I somehow earn her forgiveness. If I find out anything, you'll be the first person to know. So now I only have a 50. Oh, thank you, young man. You're so kind. Okay. All right. I'm taking those calculations. God dang it. Okay, about the barrels and the 3 parts. I promise. Tell me about the items looking for. Okay, I think I saw a necklace with a blood sapphire. Esmeralda has one. She found it lying on the ground the morning after the Great Blast. I think she gave it to her daughter. Maybe lots of rocks and other strange things were scattered around Witch Hill after that blast. There were a lot of fires and a lot of destruction, and I never saw my friend the graveyard keeper after that night. But like Esmeralda, I found something strange, a measuring instrument near the archaeological dig site. I think it might be your golden angle. Where is it now? I left it in a camp at the mountain fort with my other belongings. We left the camp in quite a hurry. I think it should be there. I doubt anyone could be brazen enough to break the seal of the Royal University. You know what? I'm just going to take that. Thank you. I'm going to take that too. And I'm going to use them. So then I can get this. Which one do I want? Gonna do that one. So we're gonna go see Gary. And we're gonna give him this. See if he likes it. Any ideas about the cognac? You just need to find and dig out an old keg. Sure, tell me a bit more. The Seal Keeper. We used to drink together all day long, and he piles of soil between the village and the lighthouse. Too little cognac to go around, so do it quietly. Because I can hardly dig with my teeth. Okay, after that I'll tell you something cool and important. That's new. That did not used to be a thing, and that's got me very curious. So we have the blueprints. I'm going to try and study them here at the table. It doesn't say, oh, hello. Okay, so we don't study them. We don't use them. Table calculations. I guess I just need to go up there to the actual lighthouse and see. And we're going to go do our prayer, get some more money. Looking for a certain mirror. Your Holiness, I believe you might have the Mirror of Pride. I need it. In fact, my whole life depends on it. Aha, my precious mirror. How many speeches I have rehearsed as I looked into it. That mirror helped me understand how important appearances are. I'm glorious because of this mirror. I have since my childhood. From rags to riches. This mirror gave me the confidence to accomplish all of my dreams. Maybe at this point of my greatness, I don't even need it anymore. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll give it to you once I don't need it anymore. Okay. Yeah. It's time to pray. Guys, I'm sorry for that interruption. I got sent another DLC gift on this game. So that's great. So wow. I'm so grateful for the gift too. I really am. I can't wait to play it and show you guys. I want to show everybody. Donations mandatory. Let's see how much we got. Come on, guys. Yay. I think it went up another 10 copper for the bodies that I put in there. How much I have? Okay. Those papers are going to take me forever to get. So, because look, it takes 12 gold. And I'm working as fast as I can. Oh, The game, it's gone janky. I'm gonna give it a minute. That's painful to watch. So let's struggle our way over to the mill and take a look and see what that's gonna take. Ow, 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 ow. Bless Bozzy Bear. He sent me the DLC that just came out like this morning. So that was the interruption, but it's trying to download it at the same time I'm playing the game. Oh, I don't want, no, okay. So I'm going to have to, okay, so it's complex wooden planks and the paper. So I'm struggling, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to call an end to this episode. I'm going to pick up the parts that I need, call an end to the episode, pray to God that I don't forget what I need to be doing. Ow. And then come back and we'll pick it up from there, and hopefully we'll get these quest lines cleared out enough that I can now, that I'll be able to see the things with the corpses. Ow, ow, ow. Boards and complex parts. Okay. You guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I'm sorry that the episode is ending on this note, but it could be worse. I could not have gotten that DLC, and then I would have been sad and had to pay for it myself if I went through with it. Like I said, I really appreciate the gift. It's trying to download, so we're just going to cut the episode short here. Thanks so much, guys. Y'all have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.